people, so getting into this episode of General Hospital, let's start with that little bald bastard Mason. So, this episode was some good TV watching, but he done lost his damn mind telling my Ava to shut up. Not once, but twice. She was just trying to warn him that Sonny will kill him if he finds out she's behind the disappearance, unless Ava covers for him. But he wasn't trying to hear none of that. He just got in his feelings because metaphorically, when Ava first met him, all he saw was little dirt underneath his fingernails. That's all she saw him as. And then he couldn't get her attention until his nosy ass popped up in Windermere. Like that's a you problem, Mason. That's not Ava's problem. Ava Jerome is the number one queen. So you just a pot guy. You just some bum with some trucking company. Okay, you ain't got no power. You ain't got no reason for Ava to be giving you the time of day. That's just the way it is. That's the hierarchy. Okay, don't be mad at my queen just because you a little bald bitch from Pawtuck. You get your money. You better get your money up. You all letting Cyrus pull your strings because he owns your little trucking company, but now you want to be in your feelings on my Ava? And that little Santa Claus bastard Cyrus did actually do a decent thing for once in his miserable life. He told him to take Ava Jerome home. That he got the result that he wanted, so he's cool. He ain't trying to kill Ava at this moment. But Mason was gonna disobey his orders, and he almost threw my Ava off a cliff. I'm like, oh no. He's so lucky that Dex arrived when he did, because I would have given him that Dr. O treatment. Remember how Dr. O tortured Peter for those few months? I would have tortured Mason for even longer than that. If you done shoved my Ava off of some cliff, you done lost your damn mind. Okay? Lost your mind. Whew. Got me messed up. But, yeah, Dex arrived, and the tussle did happen. They were tussling back and forth. That was some good TV watching, some good back and forth. I mean, but Dex did get overpowered after a while, and Mason was about to throw Dex off of that cliff until Dante done come up in there, saved the day, and shot that little bald bitch in the head. I'm like, well, in the back actually. So, but I'm like, good job, Dante. I ain't never been more happy to see Dante a day in my life. Even though I wish it was Ava that was able to shoot him, but hey, I'll settle for Dante being able to do it. I mean, it's about time the cop actually did their job for once. They got told something, and it got done. So guess what? The PCPD finally did something right. What a miracle. Call the Channel 5 News. Call CBS News. ABC needs to do a press conference tonight because the Port Charles Police Department finally did the right thing. They finally came to the rescue. Hallelujah. What they're paid to do. I'm so proud of them. I'm not taking away this victory for them. But Dex, you're gonna need to work on that. We're gonna need to give you some training. You don't let some Pawtuck bum get the better of you like that, be overpowering you, especially when you got the attention of the Queen Jessica. You don't be doing that. Everybody know who the Queen Jessica is. Yeah, she's the queen. That's all that needs to be said. Because y'all know who she is. But, yeah. So Dex is going to have to step it up before I could trust you with Jessica now. Come on. But I still give you some credit, Dex. I mean, you look good, Dex. You do. But come on. Step it up. We need to get you some Jason Morgan training if you're going to be Sonny's right hand man. So I'm too damn lazy to be Sonny's right hand man. I only care about my Ava. So that is what that is. But Dex, we gonna get you. We're gonna get you together. Don't worry. I'm good with Dex, cause because he saved my Ava and he looked good. So, Dex, you're still my guy. But whew, I'm so happy that Avery's gonna have her mother back tonight. That is so sweet. They should have a. I hope they get to have a scene together tomorrow. Because Avery was short at the police station. So she needs to be home with Ava tonight. Because she definitely wanted to see her mother. And now she gets to. I told y'all Avery needs her mother. I was like, oh no, Carly is whatever, please. Carly is not Avery's mother. Ava is. Carly is Donna's mother, and Carly need to nip that Mama Nina on from Donna in a second. She need to be like, Donna, baby, you're not calling her that. You can call her Miss Nina. That's what you can call her, but you ain't calling her Mama Nina. She didn't birth you, I did. That's what Carly need to be doing. But instead, in this episode, she just worried about Drew. Because, I mean, at least Carly will take some accountability for that, just a tiny bit, that this is her fault. But watch, when she finds out that it's Nina, that's gonna all be Nina's fault. But no, Carly's right. This is Carly's fault. She got involved with that merger that was none of her damn business. She should have stayed out of the merger. And actually, but you know what? I do put some of the blame on Drew. I read some of your comments. I put the blame on Drew too, because it was his dumb idea to even think that Aurora was anywhere near ELQ's level for a merger to begin with. Is laughable. So I do blame Drew as well. He's an idiot too. And I blame him for simping out that sentence for Carly as well. Like, no. Carly did the crime, she should have been doing that time too. You should be home with your own daughter. You got your own situation. So, you can miss me with that. That's what you could do. Drew, Mr. Deadbeat Drew. But then Cyrus then walked up in there. Cyrus is like, I never had any personal animosity towards you in the past. And Carly said, really? Because I got plenty of personal animosity for you. But Cyrus tried to play that, I found the Lord role. He need to stop disgracing our Lord like that. It's not funny, Cyrus, what you doing. It's very disrespectful. But he told Austin that you ain't in no position to be making demands, which is true. Austin is such a punk. Such a waste of a man. He need to be eliminated by me. Out of my Ava's life. For sure. That could be arranged at some point. If he don't step it up. I'm gonna give you an ultimatum, Austin. You need to be worthy of my Ava. Don't just be sitting over there sweating about her. No, you should have been doing something to stop your little bald-headed cousin, but you didn't do shit. But you practically were on your knees begging like a little bitch. So, you're on my shit list right now, Austin, because you're useless. You got a taste of my good Ava, yet you didn't do anything. So screw you. When I gave you the chance, and you let me down. Shame on you, Austin. Shame on you. Coward. But, yeah. And we had Tracy and Gregory. They actually had some nice scenes today. They really did. I enjoyed them. Tracy has a heart. Shock. That's really, really shocking to me. But she had a heart. I'm impressed. Really am. And she was genuinely sorry that she spilled the beans. She didn't mean to do that. But shit happens. But Gregory's actually grateful that she did that because he was gutless not to tell Chase himself. I don't blame you. I just blame those writers for dragging that out. You could have just spit it out. I mean, you're already up there in age, Gregory, so it's not really all that surprising that you had something wrong with you. But I'm sure we're going to lead to you being misdiagnosed at some point. If we could fast forward that to that part, I would greatly appreciate it. But it's these writers. The original writers are back, so I doubt it. It is what it is. It could be on my fast forward energy. But like I said, I really did enjoy their scenes today. They were good. They played their little game. That was nice. Different side of Tracy. And then we had Lois and Eddie Main. See, I loved those flashbacks because I never saw any of those scenes before. So those flashbacks were actually good because that's a good way to introduce a newer viewer to the history of Eddie Main and thing. That was wonderful. I know people sometimes get annoyed with flashbacks, but that was actually good. Good flashback reminders of that. I never saw any of those scenes until today when they showed that. And they were explaining their back and forth history, but Lois just snapped at Eddie because she's like, because it's true. That's so stupid. He thinks he's Eddie Main, yet how do you have no memory of Lois or any of those people? Like, you should know Brooklyn, Lois, and Tracy. That's who you should know by now. It doesn't really make any sense. But he just got defensive, which was just stupid. That's just a lack of common sense from the writers. He should be remembering Lois. He should think that he was still married to Lois at the very least. He should know Lois and he should know Tracy. Because what does Eddie May not understand the process of someone giving birth to you? Do you not understand the process? But you had a mother? I mean, you didn't just magically appear from the sky. You had to have been born somehow. So if you are Eddie Main, you would have memories of being born. At the very least, of who you were born to. I'm just saying, when you went on stage, you just pretended you didn't have. So you just magically just snap your fingers. You were automatically a grown man. You were never a child. You were never nothing. You never had no childhood. You never had nothing. You don't remember nothing else. But Eddie Main, like, make it make sense. Because that makes none. They need to put a stop to the storyline. Nina's already practically exposed by now, so let's stop that nonsense, please. It's wasting my time. And Lois was happy that Brooklyn found Chase, and her Tracy started getting into it at the very end of this episode. So that's cool. So like I said, this was a good episode today. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode in the comment section below, and I will see you all later.